Alright, today was a pretty good day. Not great, but pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. You can see that. Just saw all 3 Back to the Future movies in theaters, baby. Yeah, I wrote 2 and 3 on there. Because they didn't, I don't know why they didn't put 2 or 3 on there, but yeah, I just saw all 3. The weird thing is they're also all various prices if you look. So this one, the first one's, I don't know which one this is, but this one's $9.48. This one was 7 something. This one was 6 something. I don't know why it was like that, but okay, I'll go with it. But yeah, so playing some Back to the Future there. I'm gonna be watching more of this in a minute. This is the first movie. Because guess what? I missed a couple minutes of the effing film. Yeah, really sucks that I missed some of the film, because, yeah, there's a whole bunch of reasons why I missed the film. First thing, or not the whole film, just a little bit of it. I got up to the, we went into the theater when, Mr. Strickland stopped Marty in the hallway. He's like, "You're a slacker." But, yeah, it was, quite horrible for me because I just love this trilogy and it's horrible. I missed a couple minutes of it. Yeah, the reason why I missed a couple minutes of it is because first things first, like an idiot, left a little late. We left at like 15 after, 15 after 12, and it started at 12:30. So, yeah, I was just, like, I thought, ooh, it'll take a couple minutes to get down there, get my ticket quickly, I'll have enough time in that. So I thought, oh, 15, yeah, I was thinking 15 after. I could probably go to the dollar store, snacks, put something in my pocket, sneak in with some food and that. And, yeah, for some reason, that wasn't enough time. Because we got down to the theater at like 12:30. We didn't even stop at the dollar now. My dad was like, you should have told me earlier. So, got there. Even worse, don't want to offend this guy, but, this guy at the till, there was one guy at the till, one guy, and it was Back to the Future event. So you would think, there was one guy, so you would think that there would be, like, 2 or 3 people at the tills because it's the Back to the Future day. And then, what happens? Sadly, the guy that was there was some stupid burnout, and, like, so that was the first thing off, there was a whole bunch of people in the line. That really bothered me. I was like, well, it's going to be a long while before we start moving and that. And then, when we actually got to the till, there was this kid that walked up, he put change on it, and then the guy started counting it or something. I don't know, I guess maybe it was for some ticket or something. I don't know what it was. Well, anyway, the guy was doing that. We're standing there. We're like, no, our tickets, man. And then finally he got around us. He's like, okay, who's going? And then I was like, it's me and my sister. And then my dad was there because, I don't know, he was taking us in. So he's like, so you 3 are going? I'm like, no, the 2 of us. And he was like, okay. And then he rung up the tickets and that. Didn't even get food. Walked in the theater. Sadly, we were at that part. We missed like 10 minutes of the film. That bothered me, and I was like, well, we missed a couple minutes of the film. I hate life. And then, even worse, when we actually started watching the movie, everyone in the theater wouldn't stop laughing. There's nothing. Literally, watch this whole damn movie. I don't know. I'm freaking out, but there was nothing funny about this movie. Absolutely nothing. There was nothing funny about there was like a couple funny moments where you chuckled because it was being clever, but there was nothing funny about the movie. Every time, like that scene, they were laughing at that hard. They laughed at that scene a lot. Thank God I wasn't there at the scene when the speaker blew up, because Jesus Christ. But thank God the laughing toned down by the second movie. Then by the third movie, they weren't laughing too much. Yeah, this is kind of a little rant video. And this is just in general when it comes to movie theaters. Why are people such assholes in the movie theaters? Like, why can't they just be quiet throughout the movie? If you really need to cough, cough. But I hate those people that are sitting there and they're just like, like, stop, dude. And then you get those people that laugh at nothing. Don't laugh, man. There's nothing to laugh at, especially in Back to the Future. I've seen this movie over 50 times. The first time I watched it, I maybe went once. Like, there's nothing funny about the movie. But it was it's damn good in the theater. Just the visual and that, they still hold up today. And that Back to the Future, man, it's great. Yeah, if you've never seen it, please go check it out. Just the screen and that, I know every little detail, the names of all the stores and that when he walks into Hill Valley in the 50s, 2000s, 1800s. Yeah, it was great. Hope they play all the movies again sometime. And also they had this going on. It's some Back to the Future little trivia thing. And here's your chance to win an amazing Back to the Future gift from Universal Studios. Back to the Future trivia. Give it your best shot. Return to any Cineplex cast member after today's screening of Back to the Future Part 1 and before the start of Back to the Future Part 2 for your chance to be entered into the draw. Prize will be awarded before the start of Back to the Future Part 3. And these were some of the questions. Doc shows us the time machine for the first time at. For how much money was Doc killed in 1885? So, just read it. Yeah, they gave us this question and answer sheet. It was I didn't even attempt it because I was like, it's been so long since I've seen the third one. I've seen the the first and second one a lot, but not the third one. Like the last time I watched it was like the first time I got it on Blu-ray, which was like almost a year ago. And yeah, the DeLorean gets destroyed by, I was like, what? I don't remember that. For how much money was Doc killed? Didn't remember that. What did Clara have Doc fix? I don't remember. What was the day Doc invented time? Remember that one, obviously. What was the name? Mall. Everyone remembers that. What songs played in the Cafe 80s? Remember that one. Yeah, I basically knew everyone except that. But, yeah, it was pretty good. Seeing those in the theaters again. Yeah, I hope they do. They should do that with more. I know they are doing that with more movies, like older movies and that. But the problem is they don't put it out to the public. Like, they don't let them know. Like, minute a new Star Wars trailer gets put down there, it's like, ooh, it's all over everywhere. But like, if a new, like, I mean, in, like the Cineplex and that, and like they always have like a bunch of ads and posters and this and that. But there's never like an ad for like they're playing an old movie a lot, really. Like, I've never seen them anywhere. But yeah, this is basically my little rant about just the whole experience, how it was for me. Oh, and even worse, me and my sister, we went out after the first movie because there was a little intermission. We went out to get some food. Came back. These two fat assholes stole our spots. Yeah, we had really nice seats, and I was like it was basically the whole audience was teenagers and fat old people that remember seeing the movie back in 1980. And then yeah, we left to go get food. Came back. Two fat assholes were in our seats. That was annoying. I was so close to saying, "Can we have our seats back?" But I was like, oh, whatever, because we had these two seats, and then there was a seat above that. Yeah, it was just a seat up from them. So I was like, oh, I guess we'll sit here. I didn't want to sit beside those two that were laughing anyway. Guess what? We sat beside someone that was even more annoying. So, kill me. Anyway, this is basically my whole rant about the experience of Back to the Future and just theaters in general. It happens all the bloody time. Definitely don't watch a comedy when it comes to watching movies and that, don't go to a bloody comedy, because you're definitely gonna get a bunch of goofsters and gaffsters laughing in that. We're gonna be watching Hotel Transylvania, me and my sister, soon. So, anyway, if you shall excuse me, I'm going to go watch the opening scene of Back to the Future, the shit I missed. Love you guys, and hope you've probably had this experience at the theater, the stuff that happens, like that. They laughed at that. They laughed at that. That's too funny. It's not funny. But anyway, Back to the Future, man.